Let's take a look at my compensation as a W-2 company driver. First, we'll talk about the logs for the week. I was paid for 3,054 dispatched miles. I had 2,678 logged miles. Logged miles do not always agree with dispatched miles due to carryover, which are runs that start in one pay week and end in the next. Utilization percentage, which is determined based upon 61.25 hours in a 7-day week. My utilization percentage this week was 77%. The day in orange was a paid 34-hour on-the-road reset. The days in green were days that I was on home time. My unedited pay statement for period 2 of 2024. This includes all trips from December 31st to January 6th. The first trip started at the Fort Recovery, Ohio terminal and ended in Laredo, Texas. I was paid $936 for 1,436 miles. The second trip started in Laredo, Texas and ended in Kinston, North Carolina. It paid $1,156 for 1,618 miles. There was $150 in holiday pay. Empty miles paid $7. Holiday paid $150. Layover pay, which was a 34-hour reset, paid $100. Loaded miles paid $1,932, and stops paid $54. Total earnings for this week was $2,243. Here's a comparison of my miles and compensation for the last 4 years. This is for the year-to-date through the second week of each year. 2 weeks into the year, my gross income is $4,186, and I've driven 4,951 miles. This averages out to $2,093 per week and 2,476 miles per week. Estimating that over a year, I'm on track to earn $108,844 this year for 128,742 miles. Here's the home time that I've taken this payroll year. Keep in mind, I'm only counting the first one as 2.8 days because 2 days of it were in the last pay period of 2023. This week, I took home time from January 4th at 18:28 to January 8th at 02:48. That was 80 hours and 20 minutes or 3.3 days. That puts my total home time for this year at 6.1 days. I'm not paid hourly, but let's calculate it like an hourly job. For the week, my gross pay was $2,243 for 47 hours of work. If we break that down to the typical hourly job, it would be 40 regular hours and 7 hours of overtime, resulting in an effective pay rate of $44.02 per hour. Straight hourly pay would be $47.42 per hour. Year to date, I've earned $4,186 for 93 hours worked. Out of those hours worked, 80 would be regular time and 13 would be overtime. If we calculate it weekly with overtime, the effective pay rate is about $42.16 per hour. However, as straight time, it's approximately $45.08 per hour. As always, make sure you're enjoying every day at work.